Hello Pisces, thanks for tuning in and listening to what I have to say. I'm Astrogirl, and this week the Mercury retrograde saga continues. Mercury is out of phase or retrograde in Scorpio, your fellow water sign, and your ninth house of higher education, spiritual leanings, and long distance travel. Who's the person overseas? Who do you pick up and call overseas? Is it a Pisces? Is it a Virgo? These are people that you'll really be not clinging to, that's the wrong word, needing, reaching for, hoping to get to speak to them. You need some clarification, you need to feel focused and your feet firmly back on earth. Mercury retrograde tends to stir up all sorts of things. One of them is feeling inadequate and feeling like you just can't seem to get anything done. Everything you touch turns to, crap. And that's simply Mercury retrograde. It's not you. So don't think it's you and that you're cursed, because you're not. Check around, ask around. Who else had a flat tire? Who else was late to work? Who else completely forgot they had a doctor's appointment and now they've been charged for the doctor's appointment? Or all sorts of things happen because our minds are just not with it. And also, in the US of A, it's Halloween time this week. We are falling back into fall and you are springing forward into spring. So north and south hemisphere having very different weather and things going on. The US love to start their holidays early. It's, the shops are full of Christmas stuff already, which is crazy. I live in Los Angeles and it's hot and sunny, and you go into all these shops and there's, eggnog and all these things, with the roaring fire. Well, you can't have a roaring fire here to be a sauna. So I find it all quite amusing. And having lived in Australia for Christmas, it's hot there. And then having lived in New York for Christmas where it snows, it's still Christmas and it's still Halloween. And if you are in the US and you're taking advantage of the trick or treat, just make sure you know where your kids are, that their phones are working, that they're either with you or your partner or with someone very trusted, and that, take a glance at the candy they bring home and make sure it's all on the up and up, because, we're not living in a time when you can be completely trustworthy of anybody and anything. You have to just always be on the lookout for things that aren't quite right. Have a great week. Great speaking to you, Pisces. I look forward to speaking to you again. And thanks for tuning in.